I'm Pastor Lee, and this is Walking Through the Latter Days. As you know, each and every week I put out a global end time headline news. This week I don't have nearly as much as I normally would, and it's not because there's nothing going on out in the world. There's so much going on now it's hard to keep up with. But I just share this with you real quick. I'm not after any sympathy or anything like that, but I've had a tough week this week. I was put in the hospital and discovered that I had suffered a mild stroke. I have temporary, and I do say temporary because I'll only speak into it temporarily, not permanently. I temporarily have partial paralysis. It's on my left side. I notice a little bit in my corner of my mouth when I go to smile. My arm and my left hand, I don't have a whole lot of use for it, and my leg and my foot, can't do much with it. But I could have very easily blown this off. You could say, just say, I'm really not in the mood to do this. I just got out of the hospital on, the days are running together. It was Friday around noontime, and I've just felt like God's wanting me to continue to do this. He's assigned me to do this job, do this work, be a watchman on the wall, to try to tell as many people as I can what's really going on in the world, what the absolute truth is. And before I get the headlines, I just want to put a quick thank you to Nell. Nell, you know who you are, and your husband George. I'm very grateful for you. You give my wife and I so much strength, and I just look forward to hearing from you each and every week. Every time that you send me something, it means so much. And I appreciate all the comments that everybody sends. But Nell, you know that you're very, very special to me, and I just wanted to take this minute just express that to you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, with all of my heart. Thank you for all that you do, and for who you are. I'm so thankful for you. Of course, leading off, I've got to start out with the Middle East. I'm not going to spend a lot of time because that's really all you hear on the news, but I'm just going to make it short and sweet. I will say that the everything is going according to plans. A number of years ago, this government here of ours, the elitists, the globalists, whatever you want to call them, the puppet masters, they have had a plan designed to take the powers over each and every country over in the Middle East. And it started with one country, and like dominoes, they take over one with the Muslim Brotherhood, and they go to the next one, and they go to the next one, and they go to the next one. Well, we're getting close to the last one to be taken over. The next one that we need to be watching for, and you don't hear it in the news at all, that's the nation of Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia will be the very last one to be taken over by the Muslim Brotherhood. And if I'm correct, and I believe there's a good chance that I am, I'm not completely dogmatic about it, but I'm going to just speak out anyway. I believe when Saudi Arabia is attacked, just like all these other nations in Syria and Egypt, right on down the line, that's when we're going to see our gas prices shoot sky high. They have for the price of oil, they have a goal set in mind. They want to see the price of oil to reach $150 a barrel. And they can do it, but they have to go through certain doors in order to achieve that. And slowly but surely, they're getting closer to achieving that goal. And I believe that when they do take Saudi Arabia over, you're going to see oil reach the number that they have said they want to see. And now, as I said, that's $150 a barrel of oil, which would put the price of gasoline, which right here in my neighborhood here in Southwest Florida, I saw this morning was $3.79 a gallon. We could easily see $5 or $6 a gallon. So that would be totally devastating to our economy, to each individual family that's out there, which is exactly what they want to do. Totally destroy this country and the entire world in the Muslim Brotherhood. Muslim Brotherhood is also being partially controlled by the United States government. And the Muslim Brotherhood will be holding these many nations for a period of time. They're going to be temporarily taking control over these Middle East countries. And they will until the Antichrist has been unveiled, which will be immediately after the removal of the restrainer of the Holy Spirit, which that event, that great event that all true Bible believing born again believers, Christians are waiting for is the rapture. So that's what we are anxiously waiting for. Let me just run down these headlines that I was able to scrape up around the hospital visit that I had. It says the feds are to admit a link between toxic dust from 9/11 aftermath and up to 50 types of cancers. I mean, that is a horrible, horrible thing. You know, these videos that you see of 9/11 with the people walking down the street or running down the street in some cases with their faces, their heads, their entire bodies covered with this white dust. Chances are most of them are probably already dead, or they are so sick that they're not far from it. And just to know that this was an inside job, that this was orchestrated and planned by our government leaders, it makes me sick, and it makes me want to go home to be with the Lord in heaven so bad. I'm getting so sick and tired, fed up. Now I can't watch any of the news hardly anymore. It's so aggravating. Here they are saying that this whole Middle East crisis is because of a YouTube video like what I'm putting out here. That's what's created all this chaos. No, 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 no. I favored it on my channel just yesterday. Retired General, I can't remember. I'm sorry, my thing's not real clear now. I can't remember his name. Retired General. Let me see if I've got it written down here real quick. Yeah, General Wesley Clark. Look at that. It's about a 3-minute video, and he tells it as it is. He names the countries that would be taken over within, I think, between a 5-year period, like 9 different countries. And we're seeing all of them. This video put out there against the Muslims had nothing to do with it. Nothing. Absolutely zero to do with it. It's all planned. France is to fund and arm Al-Qaeda in Syria, just as the U.S. has been doing. New stats show that national security has not necessarily been Obama's personal priority as he's been making it out to be. I'm just kind of run these down here. I'm getting a little bit tired, people. The U.S. is to start trade wars with nations opposed to Monsanto and GMO crops. Europe is opening its skies to drones, just as they are in this country. The U.S. Army wants tiny suicidal drone to kill from 6 miles away. Iran to unveil domestically produced cruise missile capable of reaching any city in Israel. And the last one, major defense contractors have confirmed they will send tens of thousands of employee layoff warnings shortly before Election Day. Right on Election Day, we are going to see, I think, a major false flag event. Well, I'm going to cut it right here, people. I'm going to get some rest. I am Pastor Lee, wishing you a blessed week. And until next time, bye-bye.